compared our situation with surrounding towns to try to make the district see that to keep and attract quality educators, they have to pay for it. Otherwise, they will go to other towns and cities that understand this simple concept. Just look at the numbers of people who we've lost over the last year. You'll see what I'm talking about. However, in every negotiation, we hear the same thing from the district. We don't have the money. And if we give it to you, we'll have to give it to everyone, et cetera, et cetera. At unity negotiations through the years, it's even worse. At those sessions over the years, I've heard them say that they sympathize with the members and understand the situation, even agree with them, but they just didn't have the money. We all know that money is never really the issue here because the town money is public knowledge. We know how much the town has and know they could spend it appropriately if they wanted to do what was right. Imagine if you were a room full of 30 Unit D and Unit E members who make $20,000 a year, looking across the table, 6 or 7 administrators who make high six-figure salaries, telling them there is no money. Well, for them. But what is really disconcerting is that we have told them that we have Unit D and E members who are forced to work second and third jobs just to make ends meet, to feed their kids and pay their rent. Many of the members are forced to be on federal housing assistance or food stamps. We are talking about a town with a $200 million budget and a median income of $97,000. And the district can't afford to pay ESPs and secretaries a living wage. The members don't want to hear that when their salaries go up grudgingly by 25 or 50 cents an hour, while living in a state that is 111% higher in cost to live than the national average. That the cost of living is 50% higher than the national average. Food and clothing cost 30% higher than the rest of the country, and utilities cost 14% more. Not one of the district negotiators will ever have to suffer that indignity of having to go through this. And yet, our wonderful, hardworking ESPs and secretaries still come to school with smiles on their faces and work with our students and staff. Imagine that. I hope the community hears this and calls and emails school committees to let them know what a travesty this is and how appalling it is. And convince the school to do what is right, what is fair, and what they have what these units have waited for way too long. Thank you.
Thank you.
Before I go, though, I would like to say thank you to the players. We've got heroes in the town.